I'm sorry, Joey. You know, this isn't my fault. I've never heard anything like this with child services giving a baby back to someone. I've heard of foster parents giving up a baby and back to child services, but never in my life did child services ever say, hey, we don't have enough room, here's your baby back.
I ain't never heard of no Serafina town either, you know, so maybe they must have like some hillbilly laws or something for this to happen to you.
Look, I know you're gonna say that I'm like emotionally stunted or immature for worrying about this in a time like this, but me getting Chris back, does that like complicate things between us now?
I mean, it does complicate things a little bit, Melissa, because like I have my own problems going on. My wife is trying to divorce me and get custody and child support out of me, and now you're gonna be watching a baby.
I know, but I'm gonna do everything in my power to, I hate to say this, but get rid of him. You know, I'm gonna try to see if New York State Child Services will take him, or worst case scenario, I drop him off at the police station or something. But honestly, how can you feel such disdain for a baby?
You know, I don't mean to take things out on a baby, but that baby gives me some bad flashbacks, you know, with all the paternity test crap and me thinking that I was his dad and then turning out to not be his dad. I know it's not fair to the baby, but I look at it and I just get bad feelings.
Okay, I get it. He represents a dark time for all of us. The paternity test stuff was terrible. Okay, I get it. But again, I'm gonna work on finding him a new home.
On the other hand, I don't know. There might be a reason why maybe you should keep him. We're dating, right? That already makes me kind of look bad for this divorce. It already kind of makes me look like I'm breaking my vows. So when I come before a judge, that judge is going to be like, well, you're dating someone and she's technically not. Because she's not going to say that she's with the side interest. All right, let's all be real with that. But let's say like we're together and I could kind of use you for my divorce and child custody because we come before the judge and I'm already taking care of a kid with you. I'm already a stepdad. I already have a house that child services had deemed okay for my son. You know, I had some problems and they were unhappy with some things, but I fixed everything. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, let me get this straight. You want me to keep a whole ass baby just so you can look good for your divorce and your paternity test, make yourself look like you're a dad that's taking care of a stepson?
I mean, when you word it like that, it sounds terrible, but at face value, you love me, right? You want to help me get my son, and you want to help me like not lose all my money in this divorce and, you know, have the outcome a little less in Miranda's favor. So I show the judge, hey, I'm already a stepdad to Chris. I'm already a great dad. You know, hopefully at the time I make more money than her and my living situation looks better than her too, and I think it could be a benefit.
Okay, Joey, this isn't like back in the day where you just worked. I have a job now that I really enjoy, and he was given away because he has behavioral issues. Child Services gave him back to me, so he must not be a great baby. Now, if I'm gonna help you with your image, the question is, are you gonna help me take care of him?
Melissa, he's not my kid. I have no emotional attachment to him. He means nothing to me. He's your son, and his father's out there somewhere. I don't really think I'm obligated to take care of this kid with you. You know what I mean? If we get more serious and, you know, we do move forward and he will be my stepson, fine. But I'm still going to have some type of weight towards him because his father's out there, you know?
Okay, so again, let me get this straight. I'm supposed to help you with your cases and get sole custody of Junior, and then I'm supposed to be the happy stepmom, but then when it comes to my baby, you're a hands-off. That's not my kid. I'm insecure because he's not my son, and there's a man out there who was his donor, blah, blah, blah.
Listen, we're not getting into, like, eye for an eye here, that, like, oh, you're not taking care of my stepson, so why should I take care of yours? I don't even have my son in the house. I'm fighting for my son. I'm just saying, you're stuck with this kid. Child Services gave him back to you. Why not use it toward advantage and bring him to the court with me and say, hey, judge, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to bend over backwards for me. And I don't like this eye for an eye thing. Miranda used to do that with my mom.
Hey, Joey, to go along with your scheme, I have to think about that stuff. I have a job, and I have a baby that I don't want. And I'm not just going to keep him to help you. I have to really think about this.
All right, well, frankly, when you talk about a baby like that in front of me, Melissa, it's not attractive.